Did you know that over 70% of adults over 60 take magnesium glycinate every single day, yet most of them still struggle with anxiety, poor sleep, muscle cramps, and a racing heart? The shocking truth is this magnesium doesn't always work the way you believe. In fact, it can become completely useless if you fall into the same common mistakes almost everyone makes. Even more dangerous, the very symptoms that push you to take magnesium fatigue, relentless anxiety, irregular heartbeat may not come from magnesium deficiency at all. The real culprit could be a hidden deficiency that nearly everyone overlooks. And if you miss it, you may end up stuck in a frustrating cycle, raising the dose, switching brands, blaming yourself while your health quietly declines. That's why in today's video, if magnesium glycinate isn't working for you, don't make this serious mistake. We'll uncover the 4 biggest mistakes that make magnesium powerless and reveal the real missing nutrient that could finally explain why you've been stuck for so long. But before we dive in, let me ask you this. Have you ever taken magnesium faithfully for months, only to feel no change at all? Share your experience in the comments below, because sometimes your story might help someone else, a grandparent, a mother, a father, avoid spending their final years trapped in anxiety, exhaustion, and the painful loss of independence. This is a small but powerful way for us to protect not only our health, but also our freedom together. Have you ever taken your magnesium pill right after a warm bowl of oatmeal or a plate of rice and beans, only to wake up the next morning still tired, still cramping, and still anxious? What if the problem isn't the magnesium itself, but the very foods you pair it with? Most people believe that healthy carbs like oats, sweet potatoes, or brown rice are harmless, even beneficial. But what if I told you that taking magnesium right after these meals could actually flush the mineral out of your body before it even has the chance to work? When you eat a carb-heavy meal, your body releases a surge of insulin to handle the sugar. Insulin doesn't just affect glucose, it disrupts your electrolyte balance. Studies show that the higher your insulin spikes, the more magnesium you lose through urine. In other words, the harder your body works to control blood sugar, the more magnesium slips away. Take Mary, 67, for example. She believed her morning routine of oatmeal followed by a magnesium pill was healthy, yet after months her heart still fluttered at night and her legs cramped painfully. What she didn't realize was that her healthy breakfast was stealing the very mineral she was trying to restore. So what's the right way? Pair magnesium with protein and healthy fats. Wild-caught salmon, pasture-raised eggs, avocado, nuts, or olive oil. These foods don't trigger big insulin spikes. Instead, they stabilize blood sugar and help your kidneys hold on to magnesium longer. A 2018 study even showed that dietary fat improves mineral absorption, including magnesium. The message is simple: if you've been taking magnesium right after a carb-heavy meal, change the timing. Take it with protein, healthy fats, or at night on a lighter stomach. Just this one small change can be the turning point. Your body calms, your sleep deepens, and your energy comes back. And here's what many people miss: the more carbs you pair with magnesium, the more you waste it. You can switch brands, raise the dose, but if you don't change this habit, you'll never feel the full benefits. It's like pouring water into a leaky bucket. But carbs aren't the only culprit. What if the very drinks you reach for every day, the ones that feel comforting or energizing, are quietly undoing all your efforts? We'll talk about that next. If you're still here and finding this information truly helpful, leave a comment saying "still here" below. It shows me that you're serious about protecting your health, and it also helps others see that they're not alone on this journey. Now picture this. You take your magnesium supplement every night, but during the day you drink a few cups of coffee, or in the evening you enjoy a glass of wine. Weeks, even months go by, yet you still feel anxious, restless, and tired. What if those everyday drinks are actually draining the magnesium from your body faster than you can replace it? Most of us think, what harm could one cup of coffee or a small drink do? But the truth is, the very things you rely on to relax or stay alert might be quietly stealing the essential mineral your body needs most. Alcohol is a proven magnesium thief. It acts as a diuretic, pushing your kidneys to flush out fluids and along with them, vital minerals. Even moderate drinking can deplete magnesium. Studies show that over 60% of regular drinkers are magnesium deficient, and even occasional drinkers often test lower than normal. On top of that, alcohol blocks absorption in the intestines and increases inflammation, making your body's demand for magnesium even higher. Caffeine isn't much better. One cup of coffee in the morning might not matter, but multiple cups a day or energy drinks quickly add up. Research shows caffeine increases urinary magnesium loss, especially when consumed on an empty stomach. Think of John, 71. He started magnesium supplements to calm his racing heart, but he never gave up his 3 daily coffees. Months later, he was still exhausted, still dealing with palpitations. The truth was simple: his coffee habit was canceling out the benefits of every pill he took. So what's the solution? If you're taking magnesium, cut back on alcohol and limit coffee to 1 small cup a day, ideally with food, and never take magnesium at the same time as alcohol or caffeine. Instead, separate them. Taking magnesium before bed is often the best choice, allowing your body to use it to calm your system and support deeper sleep. If you don't change this habit, no form of magnesium will ever work. You'll keep spending money, keep feeling drained, and keep wondering why your body never improves. The problem isn't the supplement, it's the drinks you pair it with. But even if you avoid alcohol and coffee, there's another trap many people fall into. What if the real problem isn't what you're drinking, but the nutrients you've been ignoring, the very coactors magnesium needs to do its job? That's what we'll uncover next. Have you ever wondered why? No matter how much magnesium you take, your body still doesn't improve. The cramps keep coming, your heart still races, the anxiety doesn't fade. What if the reason isn't that you need more magnesium, but that you're missing the nutrients that allow magnesium to actually work? Many people believe that taking the right dose of magnesium is enough. But the truth is, magnesium never works alone. It's like a key that needs the right lock to open. And those locks are its coactors: zinc, vitamin B6, vitamin D3, and K2. Without them, magnesium just floats outside the cell, never entering where it's truly needed. Zinc is a prime example. It helps transport magnesium into your cells, where it powers energy production, steadies heart rhythm, and calms your nervous system. If you don't eat much red meat, seafood, or if your diet is heavy in processed foods, chances are you're low in zinc without even knowing it. A person deficient in zinc can take handfuls of magnesium, but the result will only be disappointment. Vitamin B6 is equally important. Think of it as the guide, making magnesium bioavailable, able to actually enter the cells. Research shows magnesium retention improves significantly when paired with B6. But here's the catch. Many supplement brands add massive doses, which can damage nerves over time. The safest daily intake is under 20 milliliters for adults. And then there's vitamin D3 and K2, the directors of calcium and magnesium. D3 boosts magnesium absorption in the gut. While K2, especially in the MK7 form, ensures calcium doesn't end up in the wrong places, like arteries or joints, but instead strengthens bones and teeth. Taking magnesium with D3 but without K2 creates a dangerous gap. Calcium misplaces itself, and magnesium gets wasted. Think of Linda, 73. She had been taking magnesium faithfully for 6 months to improve her sleep. Nothing changed until her doctor suggested adding zinc and a small dose of B6. Within weeks, her sleep deepened, her mood steadied, and the cramps eased. It wasn't because she switched to a better brand of magnesium. It was because she finally gave it the coactors it needed. The message is clear: magnesium does not work alone. If you neglect zinc, B6, D3, and K2, you're locking the very door magnesium needs to enter. You can raise the dose all you want, but the results will never be complete. So let me ask you, have you ever taken enough magnesium, yet felt no change? Maybe it's not magnesium you're lacking, but the friends it needs to function. And even if you get the coactors right, there's still a bigger danger. Not every supplement on the market contains what it claims. Some labels look impressive, but your body may be getting far less or worse. In the next section, we'll expose this hidden truth. Have you ever felt certain that you were taking the right magnesium supplement, with the exact dosage printed on the label, yet your body showed no improvement? What if the supplement you trusted didn't actually contain enough usable magnesium at all? Many products on the market are deliberately misleading. On the package, you might see 500 milligrams magnesium glycinate. It sounds perfect. But the truth is, that number refers to the weight of the entire compound, not the elemental magnesium, which is the form your body can absorb and use. In reality, that 500 milliliters may only deliver 50 to 80 milliliters of true magnesium. You believe you're getting enough, but your body is only receiving a fraction, and it doesn't stop there. Many brands add fillers like magnesium stearate, titanium dioxide, or microcrystalline cellulose. These make pills smoother and easier to preserve, but their health benefits are close to zero. Worse, for those with sensitive digestion or autoimmune issues, they can trigger inflammation and interfere with nutrient absorption. Think of Robert, 69. He had been faithfully taking magnesium pills from the supermarket, convinced he was caring for his health. But months later, his heart still raced. His sleep was still broken. When his doctor checked, it turned out that the brand he used provided very little elemental magnesium. Only after switching to a verified product with a clear elemental magnesium listing did he finally feel a real difference. So what should you do? First, always read the label carefully. Don't be fooled by the big bold number on the front. Look specifically for elemental magnesium. That's what your body truly needs. Second, choose reputable brands with third-party testing to ensure you're not paying for empty fillers or inflated numbers. The message is clear: not all supplements can be trusted. If you choose wrong, you could be swallowing pills for months that do little more than powdered filler while your health continues to quietly decline. But even if you find the right form, there's still another hidden reason magnesium might not be working. The symptoms you're trying to fix could be caused by a completely different deficiency, a far more dangerous one. And that's exactly what we'll uncover in the next section. Have you been taking magnesium for weeks, even months, yet the anxiety, racing heart, cramps, and fatigue just won't go away? If so, you may have overlooked a shocking truth. The problem isn't always magnesium. Sometimes the real culprit is potassium deficiency, a master of disguise that mimics magnesium deficiency almost perfectly. Picture this. You stumble through the day, exhausted, your mind foggy, your legs cramping at night. You believe you need more magnesium, but in reality, your body is crying out for potassium. This deficiency is far more dangerous than most realize. It can raise blood pressure, trigger irregular heartbeats, overload your kidneys, and gradually weaken your muscles. And the frightening part, you could live with it for years without ever knowing. Research shows that 98% of Americans don't meet the daily recommended intake of potassium. That means nearly everyone is deficient. Millions of seniors may be taking magnesium in vain, while the true cause of their struggles is a lack of potassium. Take Susan, age 70. She took magnesium faithfully to calm her irregular heartbeat, but nothing improved. A blood test revealed she was severely low in potassium. Once she began restoring her levels through food avocados, spinach, cooked beets, her heartbeat steadied, her energy returned, and her life began to feel normal again. So, what's the solution? Don't rush out to buy potassium supplements, because they can be dangerous if taken incorrectly. Instead, focus on potassium-rich foods, avocados, dark leafy greens like kale and spinach, beans, sweet potatoes, beets, even watermelon. A large salad each day could be the key your body has been missing. Most importantly, if you suspect potassium deficiency, ask your doctor for a simple blood test. One test could completely change your treatment path. Remember this, no amount of magnesium will solve the problem if your body is starved for potassium. Don't stay stuck in the cycle of disappointment. The answer may not be more magnesium. It may be uncovering the exact mineral your body is truly craving. And now, you might be relieved to know this hidden truth. But hold on, because in the next section, we'll bring it all together and lay out the safest, clearest path forward so you'll never have to wander in the dark again. After all the frustration, the unanswered questions, and the endless bottles of supplements, this is where the pieces finally come together. You've seen how common mistakes block magnesium from working. You've learned how potassium deficiency hides in plain sight, tricking you into thinking magnesium has failed. Now, let's put it all into perspective, because the truth is, your body doesn't thrive on just one nutrient. It thrives on balance. Magnesium and potassium are like two musicians playing in the same orchestra. When they work together, the rhythm of your heart is steady, your muscles stay strong, your mind feels calm, and your sleep becomes deeper. But when one is missing, when potassium is too low, or magnesium isn't absorbed properly, the harmony collapses into chaos. That's when palpitations hit, cramps keep you awake, and exhaustion steals your mornings. Science confirms this synergy. Studies show that magnesium helps regulate potassium inside your cells, while potassium supports magnesium's calming effects on nerves and blood vessels. Without enough of one, the other simply can't do its job. That's why so many people feel stuck, because they're addressing half the problem. So, what can you do starting today? Begin with simple, life-giving choices. Pair magnesium-rich foods like almonds, pumpkin seeds, and leafy greens with potassium-rich choices like avocados, beans, and cooked spinach. Make a plate that nourishes both, and your body will thank you. If supplements are needed, let your doctor guide you. And always remember, magnesium works best when potassium is by its side. The real victory here is not just reducing symptoms. It's regaining control. Imagine going to bed without fear of your heart skipping, waking up without cramps stealing your energy, and living your days without that heavy fog of fatigue. That's the gift of getting this right. And here's the deeper message. Health isn't about chasing one pill, one fix, one miracle. It's about understanding your body's hidden language and giving it what it truly needs. When you do, you don't just heal, you reclaim freedom, independence, and the joy of feeling alive again. So if magnesium glycinate hasn't been working for you, don't lose hope. You may just have uncovered the missing piece of the puzzle, and that one realization could change everything. We've just walked through an eye-opening journey from the common mistakes that make magnesium glycinate almost useless, to the truth that potassium deficiency is often the hidden culprit behind lingering anxiety, heart palpitations, cramps, and fatigue. And finally, we've seen clearly that health isn't about a single nutrient, it's about balance between magnesium, potassium, and their essential partners. Now picture this, waking up to a steady heartbeat, strong legs, and a night's sleep free from painful cramps. Sitting down to breakfast with leafy greens, avocados, and nutrient-rich seeds, feeling your body come alive again. This isn't some distant dream. It's a reality you can reach once you understand and nourish your body the right way. Your health is not just about living longer, but living stronger, freer, and cherishing every moment with your children, grandchildren, friends, and the simple joys of daily life. If this video brought you value, hit like so this message can reach even more people. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on insights that could change your health and your life. And please, share this video with someone you care about because one click today could protect their health tomorrow. Before you go, I want to ask you what worries you most right now: sleepless nights, a racing heart, or those nagging nighttime cramps? Leave a comment below. Who knows, your story might be the key that helps someone else out there find hope again.